Hey everyone, and welcome back to Sean Synapse. I hope everyone had a great 4th of July. I hope you got to eat some good food and see the fireworks and spend time with family and friends, and of course, watch some baseball. So the trivia question last week, if you remember, I'm sure you're all dying to know the answer, was who is the oldest player in Major League history to start a game in center field? And the answer is Ichiro Suzuki. For those of you who said Ichiro Suzuki, good job. He actually did this not too long ago on June 25th. He was 43 years old and he was playing for the Miami Marlins against the Chicago Cubs. Now, a few things about Ichiro Suzuki that you might not know. He spent his first 11 years in the Japanese professional organization before he came over to the major leagues, where he debuted in 2001 with the Seattle Mariners. Also, he's the top 25 all-time in hits in Major League history. The top two are, if you care to know, are Pete Rose and Ty Cobb. They're the only two players in Major League Baseball history with 4,000 hits or more. So today's show is going to be really funny. It's about most embarrassing moments in sports. And here are a few that I think could top the list. Now, everyone's going to have their own opinion, and that's great. But here are the three that I think will top the list. Number one, 1993 NCAA Men's Basketball Championship game between the Michigan Wolverines and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Now, the one thing you'll probably want to do in basketball, actually a couple things you want to do in college basketball or basketball in general, is you probably want to know the score. You probably want to know how much time is left on the clock, and you probably want to know how many timeouts you have. See where I'm going with this? Chris Webber for the Michigan Wolverines. His team is down 2 points with a chance to win the national championship with about 10 seconds left, and he calls a timeout, and his team does not have any timeouts. So the Michigan Wolverines are assessed a technical foul. North Carolina shoots 2 free throws and seals the deal and wins the national championship in 1993. Now, kind of something funny. The movie The Sandlot came out in 1993, and that famous line in that movie is, "You're killing me, Smalls." I think Chris Webber deserves one of those. Number 2 on the list, 1986 World Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Mets. Game 6. The Red Sox are 1 out away. In fact, the Red Sox are 1 strike away from winning the World Series. Now, when you field a ground ball, the two most important things are you want to get in front of it and get your glove down. Well, that did not happen for Bill Buckner, the first baseman for the Red Sox. Mookie Wilson for the New York Mets hits a lazy ground ball right to Bill Buckner. And Bill Buckner's probably made this play in his sleep. He's probably made this play a million times, and it goes right through his wickets, and the New York Mets win Game 6, and then eventually prevail in Game 7 and win the World Series. Number 3 on the list is going to be the Thanksgiving Day game in the NFL in 2012 between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. This was played at MetLife Stadium, where the Jets play, in front of 80,000 people. 80,000 people! Can you imagine playing a game in front of that many people? Well, Mark Sanchez, the quarterback of the Jets, takes a snap and runs into the rear end of his own player, fumbles the ball, and the Patriots pick it up and go 79 yards the other direction and score a touchdown. It's known as the butt fumble. It's the most embarrassing play or embarrassing moment in New York Jets history. I guess the Jets were the turkeys that day. So now I like to share my most embarrassing moment with you folks. Now, it's not sports related, but hopefully it'll give you a good laugh. I was 16 years old, and I had just had stomach surgery. And my dad came in from out of town to come visit, and he took my brother and I out to dinner to our favorite sports bar. I ordered fettuccine alfredo. Who the hell orders fettuccine alfredo at a sports bar? So anyways, we finish eating, and my stomach starts to feel a little queasy. I'm not sure if it's the medication, or the surgery, or if I need to go to the bathroom. So I don't think anything of it and I just ignore it. Well, a few minutes later, I realize it's not the medication and I gotta go to the bathroom. So I get up and I run to the bathroom and I pull my pants down and my stomach explodes. It goes everywhere. It's on the floor, it's all over the wall, it's in my hair, it's all over. I am covered in my own poop. The only place it didn't land was in the toilet. So I'm just standing there and I don't know what to do. So my dad comes in a few minutes later to check on me and says, "Sean, are you all right?" And I said, "No." So I let him into the stall and he's like, "Oh my God, what happened?" So he has to go get the restaurant manager. So even more embarrassing, brings somebody into the situation that I don't even know. And the restaurant manager comes in and goes, "What the hell happened?" So we had to explain it to him that I had just had surgery. And the restaurant manager says, "Don't worry, it's not a big deal." I'm like, "Yeah, it's not a big deal for you, dude. I'm covered in my own poop." So we have to leave the restaurant. And unfortunately, the only way out of the restaurant at that time is through the restaurant. So you've got these nice people that are enjoying their hamburgers and chicken wings or whatever. I'm sure nobody else had fettuccine alfredo that night. And I am covered in my own poop and I have to walk through the restaurant and the people are staring at me and I'm sure I smell just terrific. So I think I went home to shower and I think we even burned my clothes. So that is my most embarrassing moment and I just shared it with you folks. So the trivia question is going to tie into embarrassing moments, and it's actually a football question. So for you football fans, here you go. It's actually considered the most embarrassing player, the most embarrassing moment in NFL history. Here it is. This player played for this team. He's the only player in NFL history, defensive player in NFL history, to pick up a fumble and run the wrong direction and score on his own team. So if you can give me the name of the player and the team he played for, that'd be great. So thanks for watching. Keep subscribing, thumbs up, comments. I'm out of here.